Are you looking to get a gas generator, especially with everything that has been happening over in the South, in Kentucky, Tennessee, etc., with the massive flooding, historic storms? As many as a couple of dozen people have passed away due to this storm, and property damage is in the tens of billions of dollars. Power outage everywhere. If you remember the ice storm that hit Texas a few years ago, where millions of people were without power for weeks and people died from freezing conditions, then you need to have some backup power. But this video is not a video of me telling you that you need to go and buy one. It's actually a warning. If you're going to go and buy a generator, I don't want you to buy one of these. These right here are Harbor Freight's Predator generators. Now, I have owned 3 Predator generators, so I think that I'm a bit of an expert in this realm when it comes to Harbor Freight's generators. On our off-grid cabin, which is in the middle of nowhere, 25 minutes to the closest little town and 45 minutes to the closest big box store city, we've had to go through 3 of their inverter generators on warranties. And this is because one of the things with Harbor Freight is obviously everything's manufactured in China, and they manufacture their own goods, and they do it at a steep discount to what you'll get from the big name brands. The problem with that is they cut a lot of corners in a lot of their tools. This is not me saying this. This is just what people in the industry say. And from my own personal experience, when we came out to build our off-grid cabin in the high desert in the middle of nowhere, we needed power. Obviously, I needed power to run my tools, and it did that. The very studio that I'm standing in right now is out here on our off-grid property, and it helped me to build it. The problem is, after about 9 months of occasional use, it wasn't daily use, occasional use, it conked out, and I did a couple of oil changes on it. The oil was great. There was no problems there, using clean gas and even using, the gas extender supplement that you can put in to make sure that the gas does not degrade over time when we would be gone for a month or two. And it just didn't work. After about 9 months, it conked out and just would not start no matter what I tried. And I tried everything on that generator. Now, fortunately, I did buy the warranty on it, which is over $140. And so I was able to take it back and I was able to get a new one. Now, FYI, if you are taking back a generator to Harbor Freight or any big box store, make sure that you take all of the gasoline out of it before you go down there, because they will not accept it if there is gas in it. And it's a lot easier to clean it at home than and clear all the gas out than it is in a parking lot, which I learned the hard way. So I thought, okay, maybe this is just a one-off. So I got the brand new generator, put it in the shed. It's in an open shed, but it's covered. I'll show you here. And that one lasted 6 months. 6 months, and that one had a fuel line crack. And it was spewing gas all over my shed. Luckily, it didn't catch on fire and burn down my shed and my cabin. But fortunately enough, I was able to see it as I had started it and gas started pouring out. And I was like, there was already gas on there and I didn't really pay attention to it on the floorboard of the little generator shed, but it was very dangerous. And so I didn't even want to mess with it. I had warranty on this one as well. Every time you warranty it, you have to buy a new warranty for the new one that you got, by the way. So that is an extra expense. And took it back and, got a brand new one. I've had the brand new one now for about 2 months. And this one already, the pull cord is starting to fray and break apart. And so I won't be able to start this one soon once that pull cord breaks. Now on this one, I did not buy another warranty because I figured, listen, if this thing breaks down with 3 in a row, then I'm not even going to mess with it anymore. The money I've spent on the generator and all of these warranties, I could have just went and bought a Honda. I could have just went and bought a more name brand, trusted, reliable gas generator. And so I'm just going to bite the bullet if this one conks out. But already the pulley cord is starting to fray and fall apart. And so I don't know how long that's going to last before it finally snaps. And I'm going to try and repair it with some duct tape or something. I haven't really figured out the best way to do that. If you got any suggestions, drop a comment down below. But so far, I mean, it is starting and it is running when we need it. Now we're out here on solar. We have Pecron, and we also have Vitomon solar power stations, and we have solar panels. We have more coming to increase our percentage. But yes, I think that you need a gas generator. Remember though, that gasoline is going to degrade over time. So you need to put in a preservative in it. You can get it from any Walmart or AutoZone or any of them. They all sell that stuff. Even Harbor Freight sells it. So you want to make sure that you have that additive into the gasoline if you're going to fill up the tank and then just leave it sit for 6 months. Because if you don't do that, gasoline will revert back to basically water. And when you go to start that thing, you're going to kill it. So you want to make sure that you have the proper amount of gasoline additives to preserve it for a long situation. And, you know, because you never know when an emergency is going to happen. A natural disaster is going to happen. So guys, make sure that you are having some backup. And I highly recommend that you go and get a solar generator, one that you can charge on the grid and then just let it sit. You know, these things will lower themselves because they're running in the background. So there's going to be some depletion there. So you want to top it up every once in a while. But right now, I think I'm running on Pecron. I'll leave a link down below to Pecron. I have the E3600 and I love it. And I also have the Vitomon Jump 1800. And that's kind of my more mobile solar generator. Put it in the truck, stuff like that. It will actually jump your truck. But it also run appliances. I use it to run my tools out here on the ranch. When I need it, all of my power tools, I can just plug them in right there to the Vitomon. It goes with me everywhere. I love it. I'll drop some links down below. You should have a mixture of both, guys. So if you found some value out of this and you want a full detailed Pecron solar generator review and a full Vitomon solar generator review, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this because, hey, I'm going to tell you the truth. Other people will be like, hey, Harbor Freight sponsoring me, so go buy their stuff, even though they know that the item that they're pushing is garbage. And I won't do that here on this channel. I will always tell you the truth of how I actually feel about these items.